Hello Red Devils, MUF's Legend here, and I'm back again with another video. So this is something new that I'm going to start doing. It's the Premier League predictor. So this is all the fixtures in the next Premier League, 2nd of October, so tomorrow, and 3rd of October, which is Sunday, obviously. So these are all the fixtures that are in the Premier League for this game week. And what I'm going to be doing is predicting all of the fixtures, predicting the scores, and then checking the table. So at the moment, Liverpool are top of the league with 14 points, followed by Manchester City, Chelsea, and Manchester United, Everton, and Brighton, all on 13 points. And then we've got West Ham in the 7th position with 11 points. So that's how the table looks currently. Now I'm going to be predicting the scores, and then let's see how the table looks after you press calculate. So Manchester United versus Everton. I think Manchester United will win 2-0. That's just my prediction. Obviously your predictions may differ from me, but that's okay because it's everyone has their own opinions with whichever team's going to win. Burnley against Norwich City. I think that will be a Burnley victory. So I'm going to say, let's say 2-1 to Burnley. Chelsea against Southampton. Now this is a strange one because before I would have predicted Chelsea to win. However, they have now had back-to-back losses and they haven't really created as much. Against Juventus, they were very, let's say, they were very poor in attack. And I'm not sure if Southampton, we never know which Southampton will turn up either. Southampton always have a inconsistent sort of performances. But Chelsea are at home. They got the better players. I think I'm going to predict a Chelsea win. Let's say 1-0 to Chelsea. I think it'll be a tight match. But I do think Chelsea will edge out. So let's say Chelsea 1-0. Then we've got Leeds United against Watford. So Leeds are kind of struggling. So where are they on the table at the moment? This is how they look. So they are in the relegation zone actually. They've not had a single victory this season so far. They've had 3 draws and 3 losses. And I don't see the hype around Leeds, to be honest. Okay, they play some sort of attractive football. They can pass well, but they don't really win. And I don't see why they get praised for not winning games. It's a bit of a strange one. I don't think they're as good as people make them out to be, and the table doesn't lie. They're not that good because they've had no wins so far in 6 games, and they've had 3 losses already. So Leeds, they're a bit of in a sticky situation. Watford are playing some decent football. Emilia Sarr is actually a really good player. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead with the upset. And I'm going to say Watford are going to win. And I'm going to say they're going to win 2-1 to Watford. Wolves against Newcastle. Now this is a hard one because you don't know which Newcastle are going to turn up. You don't know which Wolves are going to turn up. I think it will be a draw. I'm going to say 1-1 draw. Brighton against Arsenal. This is even the Premier League fixtures are really interesting because you don't know which Brighton. Brighton recently, the last performance wasn't that great, but they still managed to secure a draw against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, I thought, in my opinion, they played fantastic. They deserved the win. However, Brighton, they had one chance. Neil Maupay lobbed over the keeper. It was a really good goal. But Brighton against Arsenal. Brighton they do turn up against Arsenal. But I do think Arsenal have turned a corner and they are playing really good football. I'm gonna say 1-0 Arsenal. I think it'll be a tight game, but I do think Arsenal will edge it out. Crystal Palace against Leicester City. Now Leicester City, they're not in form. They're not playing well. And Crystal Palace are in form. Based on form, I'm just gonna say 2-0 to Crystal Palace because Crystal Palace are playing some really good football and they are scoring some goals as well. Tottenham against Aston Villa. I'm gonna predict. I'm going to say 3-1. Let's make it interesting. I think Aston Villa are playing really, really good football. Their performances haven't justified the results that they have been getting because they have been playing really, really well. They had a lot of chances against Chelsea. They should have won that game, in my opinion. They should have won like 3-0 in the first half. They had so many good chances, but they just didn't score. But I do think against Tottenham, which they're not playing really well either. The Tottenham's midfield is non-existent. The defending is not that great either. I believe Aston Villa can score some goals against this Tottenham team. So I'm going to say 3-1 to Aston Villa. West Ham against Brentford. This is another strange one. So Brentford are playing really good football. West Ham are playing really good football. So I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Let's say 2-2. And then the main match, obviously Liverpool. So the main big match of the weekend will be Liverpool against Manchester City. And I believe Liverpool will win. I'm going to say 2-1 to Liverpool. Manchester City have not they're not playing that really good football actually at the moment, and they're not penetrating enough in terms of the attacking third. And Liverpool, in my opinion, at the moment, they are the best team in the league. By points back that up, but even performances, by performances, they have been the best team in the league. Their performances have been really, really good, which pains me to say that because obviously I want Manchester United to be at the top of the league. But I do believe Liverpool win. So these are my predictions for the fixtures. Now, if you press calculate, it will calculate the league table. So press calculate, and there we go. So based on my predictions, this is how the table is going to look at the end of this match week. So we've got Liverpool will still be top with 17 points, followed by Chelsea and Manchester United joint second with 16 points. Obviously, goal difference matters. Chelsea have conceded a lot less goals than Manchester United. And then we've got Manchester City with 13 points, which is obviously the same as Aston Villa and Everton and Brighton, based on my predictions. So, my predictions, I think Liverpool will still be top of the league. However, Chelsea and Manchester United will be, right on their toes with the 1 point behind with 16, and then we've got Manchester City. So that's the top four. And then obviously 5th, 6th, and 7th will be Aston Villa, Everton, and Brighton based on my predictions. So, let me know what you think about these predictions in the comments below. It's been a MUF decision. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.